Hey, welcome back. Storage is just completed. As you see, I've been doing some of my homework, but it's not no longer enough because now I can store 21,000 tomatoes, which is very good. As you see, I can still upgrade my storages again, but we're not going to do that at this time because we want to raise our training grounds again first. It's going to use most of our tomatoes. Let's see what the yeah, 86. So, like I say, we're going to raise the training grounds because we want to increase the level of our survivors. And also, we're going to do our radio tent after that, I think, before we do our council again. Just because we want to get max level of survivor that we can with the radio tent. So, training grounds first. Just because, like I say, the training grounds is going to be more important to upgrading our characters. I could at this time use the some gold to speed it up, but 25 gold is not really worth it at this point because we don't have enough tomatoes as of yet. You know, for 2 hours. In 2 hours, we can probably get quite a bit of our tomatoes that we need by doing missions, especially if we were using gold to buy gas, which is always an option, especially later on if you want to keep playing. So, we also have our trade goods that we can't use because we haven't built our outpost yet to get our extra 3 characters, but that will be coming as soon as we upgrade the training grounds. Lost it there for a second. So, like I say, we got a lot of stuff still on our plate. This is mostly a check-in. Um, Again, just keep farming, farming, farming. As you see, I'm getting up quite a bit in EXP based on what I have for survivor wise. But in 2 hours, if I have my stuff maxed, my EXP maxed, I will try to upgrade a weapon or two. It'd probably be the bruiser stuff or the scout stuff just to have it. Not that I'll use it, but you know, if you're hitting the EXP wall, just use a little bit because your characters will use it for a little while. Irregardless, you know, we're gonna have 3 of each character: scouts, the hunters, bruisers, and when we get our next character, we'll get 3 of those. So, you know, we're gonna need 12 spots open. So, like I say, I think we can afford our next survivor slot. Yes, we can. So we're gonna go ahead and buy that right now. So there's your temptation to use your gold is gone. Boom. And our next survivor slot will be 200 gold. So that's okay. We'll have 3 more slots with the when we build our outpost. So we'll have 11. We'll have almost enough to have, you know, 4 full teams of 3. So we're good to go. And later on, we'll have extra characters of our hunters and maybe, well, whatever character we get next. But definitely hunters. We want to have extra hunters so that way we can sub them in when they get injured, so that way we don't have to wait for the regen times on them. So we're going to do one more mission real quick. And just because I wanted to tell you some more stuff about what's going on with the game, in case you haven't noticed yet. I guess now we can go back to tomatoes. I have been doing the EXP missions just to get a little bonus EXP because the tomatoes were so full at the time. But now we'll be running it up against the wall here with getting enough tomatoes for all the stuff that we need because we already need about 30,000 tomatoes, so it's going to be a lot of farming on that. So again, what I was going to show you was probably about the crossing over of your characters, you know, putting one character in front of another one, blocking their AP, and trying not to do that. So, Not going to happen here, but we'll probably hit that when we get to the exit. This is a very short map, thankfully, so there's not going to be enough spawn to worry about doing it. So like here, if the bruiser was there and Anne wasn't able to get here because of the others being in the way and how far away she was, then you could move one down and more than likely it would enable her to get there. So it's just basically sharing the distance. You can move further along a straight line than you can diagonally, and you see that a lot. So, like I say, it didn't run anything that couldn't show you because it was such a small map. So we're gonna call this a video. I'm not gonna chase after the one silver box with my video, and I'm not gonna make you sit through it. Oh, that was the other thing. The little arrows on the right hand side. I haven't been hitting it just because there's so much information to give you that I've been talking throughout the whole mission. So I'll go back. No, I'm not gonna go back. No mission. I'm gonna end it like I say, but it speeds up how fast the walker's turn is, so that way you don't have to sit through it the whole time. So if you haven't been doing that, you might want to try using it. It used to be you had to hold it down in order to fast forward. Now it's just a switch, a toggle switch, so you can hit it and forget it and take it off anytime you want. Okay. So I will end the video here, do more homework, farm those tomatoes, and I'll catch you on the next one.